he's successful. What's the best way to write a music score anyway?
Well, I think to be a really successful movie composer, you have to have more than musical talent and craft. I think you have to be part diplomat, part psychologist, part sociologist, and you have to be a terrific collaborator. Hans Zimmer certainly is all those things, but he also has a real uncanny ability to understand character and scene, to understand the emotional truth of a scene, and to know when to have music and when to have silence. And he has such a versatile range of musical styles, from classical to jazz to pop, even to gospel. Hollywood film composer Hans Zimmer loves gospel music. And so for him, you might say, being on the set of The Preacher's Wife was a dream come true.
Thought I'd died and gone to heaven. It's just amazing having 100 gospel voices blasting at you from the bottom of their souls. It's like being in a room full of angels.
The Preacher's Wife, the Penny Marshall film which opened on Friday, is the story of an angel in the form of Denzel Washington, who comes to Earth to help a preacher and his gospel-singing wife, played by Whitney Houston. While the gospel music and songs are part of the action of the movie, the score that Hans Zimmer composed acts to underline our emotions and is far more subtle in its relationship to the story.
I see a beautiful woman with a good heart. Only has to open her eyes to realize that everything she ever wanted, she already has.
I don't believe the audience likes to be told what is going to happen. So, you know, when something scary is about to happen, you do scary music before it happens. So I think about these things really very carefully to try to find the heart, the core, that thing, that smell, that scent, that, you know, how can I describe it? It's music. You know, there are certain things which I just take for granted, which always seem like magic to people.
It's in this state-of-the-art, high-tech room that Hans Zimmer works his magic.
So, you know, the notes appear, and we've just been doing it at this tempo.
He is a pioneer in the use of digital synthesizers and computer technology. Any sound that can be imagined, from a dog barking to a symphony orchestra, can be created right here.
This room, this cocoon, is where I'm happiest at. I mean, this might sound truly pretentious, but it's the truth. I feel I was put onto this world to write music, and I'm the happiest when I'm working. Good.
But late into the night 6 weeks ago, Hans Zimmer didn't look so happy. There were still some scenes that needed some music. There was a director waiting anxiously.
This terrible thing happens to the director. He's sort of in control of the whole process up until he gets to the music. I mean, he can write, therefore he can alter the script. He can look through the viewfinder of the camera, he can alter the shot. What are you going to tell a composer? You know, a nice C major chord would be great here.
The one thing that Hans Zimmer knew he would not do on The Preacher's Wife was the expected. No harp to signal the angel, Denzel Washington's arrival on Earth.
He writes beautiful music. He writes melodies, which I like. And he's fun. I mean, we laugh a lot together.
Great.
Hans Zimmer and director Penny Marshall have worked together on 3 films.
Now, we'll fade under her.
Yeah, because I'm in tune with her. Check this back.
I think he's a genius, and he deserves all the room he can have. And I'm not a music person. That's their specialty, and I think if that's your talent, then you should have the freedom to express yourself in your talent.